Thanks for joining us on AIT Reports. I am Raula Edet. Welcome. The Nigeria Police Service Commission has described as ill-timed and diversionary plans by retired police officers to embark on a nationwide protest over pension-related concerns on Monday, July 21, 2025. In a statement signed by its Director of Media, Ikechukwu Ani, the Commission said the grievances of the retirees are already receiving attention from relevant government agencies and that the planned strike could derail ongoing efforts to address disparities in the current pension scheme. The statement added that the chairman of the commission, retired Deputy Inspector General Hashimu Argungu, has repeatedly advocated for reforms in the police pension system, condemning what he described as a discriminatory structure affecting certain categories of retired personnel. The commission is urging the aggrieved officers to embrace dialogue and sustained engagement rather than confrontation, warning that any form of disruption at this time could undermine national stability. It reaffirmed its commitment to improved welfare for all police officers serving and retired and appealed to the protest organizers to reconsider their stance in the interest of peace and progress. I'm now being joined in the studio by Dr. James Van de Fan. He is a retired Chief Superintendent of Police. Thank you for joining me on AIT Reports.
It's a pleasure for having me. Thank you so much.
Why are you retirees embarking on the protest?
Well, the retirees are embarking on a protest to ask for justifiable wages after retirement, and then for improved welfare of their lives and those of their families, and then for those who are yet to retire also, because it has been a recurring demand that every government will tell you that they are going to improve the welfare of the police, mostly the retirees, but you don't see anything coming tangibly out of it. So they decided now that it's time for the whole nation to know that these things are no longer what they can take, because the take-home pay of a retiree is no longer what can even sustain him for 2 days. And that is the reason why they are embarking on this.
Okay, but we hear, that the Director of Media, Ikechukwu, and he said, that the retirees' grievances is receiving, attention. Why wouldn't they wait, for the outcome of that?
Well, I am not too sure there is anything on ground today to justify that statement that this is receiving attention, because we are supposed to be in the know of exactly what the police commission has done that is receiving attention. It has always been the promises that every government will tell you we are working to solve the problems of those who have retired, mostly within the police force. If you remember, there was a time the 9th Assembly passed a bill amending the Police Pension Act. The President IG came in and quickly stopped the President from signing that bill. All other bills were signed except that of the police. And the IG told the whole world that he had a better improved plan to ensure that police get a better welfare package. Till today, those plans are still in the pipelines. Whether he wanted the retirees to start busting the pipes before we can get the plans out, or whether something else should be done magically for him to approach the president and ensure that these things are done. So it is just a category of government appointees telling lies to retirees to ensure that they don't agitate or demand for their just wages. If the commission has anything on ground to engage the retirees are supposed to know that the commission is working on this. But I can tell you for free that there has been no single meeting between pensioners and then the police commission. So there's no plan that has made it known to retirees for them to not to go on this kind of strike. So it is just a wishful thinking for now.
So how many months? Or is it months or years?
Yeah, some people have not been paid for 2 years, others have not been paid for 3 years, others have not been paid for 9 months. In fact, those who retired this year have not seen one single penny. And you call it contributory pension scheme. So where has the contribution gone to? Nobody knows where the contribution has gone to. And that is why those who have been having these challenges are not demanding that there should be improved welfare. It is better for the Police Service Commission to come out categorically and tell the whole world, and mostly the pensioners, that these are the ABC areas of interventions they have worked out and are engaging the government on it. You don't just make a blanket statement that you have plans for those who are retired or those who will retire. And again, you will see that the Police Pension Commission is not helping matters, because if people contribute monies for them and you say you are investing these monies to get better yields, as soon as you retire, you discover that nobody tells you what you have contributed and then what is the investment portfolio that these monies have gone into, and then the profit that it has generated. You are just giving a component of what you contribute. So a lot of fraud is also going on in the police pension scheme. Okay, so unless these things are tackled.
But the police retirees are not the only ones. There are other parastatals whose retirees are not protesting. Why the police?
Well, the police, because it's a regimented institution that the